Hi, I'm Alex from Stream and I'm going to show you how to measure for a made-to-measure hinged door screen. So as you can see, our door opens inwards, so we are going to measure to fit our screen onto the outside of the building so that it doesn't interfere with the opening and closing of the door. But vice versa, if your door opened outwards, you could measure to fit your screen on the inside. The screen itself is going to be fitted to the flat framework around your door opening. And the tools that we're going to need to do this are a pad, a pen and a steel tape measure. I'm going to take the measurements today in millimetres because that will give you the greatest accuracy, and it's also the measurement that is required when you're ordering on the product page of the website. So the first measurements you need to take are the A and B measurements, so the width and the height of your door opening. Essentially the hole that is created when you open your door. But you also need to consider whether you have a shaped or rounded framework going into that opening, as we do here, because that must be included in your A and B measurements. So first of all, if we look at the A, the width, I'm going to take the tape measure over, including the shaped edge on the left, over and including the shaped edge on the right, and that is coming out at 745 millimetres. So I'm just going to note that down. And now the B measurement, or the height. Take the tape measure, including the bevel on the threshold, all the way up and including it at the top. That is coming out at 1932 in our example. So again, I'm just going to note that down. Now you need to take the frame measurements. So the C through to F measurements of the flat frame around that opening. So if you have any uneven surfaces or brickwork, etc. next to the flat framework, we would suggest taking the dimensions in a number of places to make sure you give us the smallest dimension that you have. But in our case, we're fine. It runs the same top to bottom. So the C measurement here is 40 millimetres. The D at the top is 55. Just move this out of the way. The E is again 45. And the F at the bottom is 37. So now you have all the dimensions you are going to need to be able to place your order. While we're here, it is worth just giving some consideration to any obstructions that you may have on the framework. So, for example, you might have a doorbell that might need to be relocated that's going to cause an obstruction, or in our case, you may have a handle that protrudes past the framework you're going to fit the screen to. If this is the case, there is additional information on the How to Measure tab of the product page, which will assist you with that. And of course, if you're at all unsure, please do get in contact with us.